Welcome to Metuchen High School. My name's Leia and standing next to me is Abby. We're going to be some of your tour guides throughout this video.
Throughout this tour, you'll get to hear from students from multiple grades about their experiences here at MHS. To start things off, Remy and Itai will guide you through the first part of our tour.
When you enter through these doors every morning, you'll be greeted by a teacher. And to the right is the entrance to our main office, where our secretaries work and are always willing to lend a helping hand.
Moving further down this hallway, Miss Nichols is on the left waiting to greet you before you enter Mr. Porowski or Mr. Sykes' office.
Also down this hallway is a conference room where you can meet with visiting colleges. At the very end of the hallway are our guidance counselor offices. Our counselors are always here to help, whether it be scheduling classes for next year or with your college application process. A time my guidance counselor helped me is when she encouraged me to take initiative to start my own club called Bring Change to Mind, a club that works to destigmatize mental health.
Your guidance counselor is assigned to you based on the first letter of your last name, so you'll be given one of the 3 wonderful counselors in the office down there. Now we're going to hand you over to Brooke and Zach, who will take you through the auditorium and the music wing.
Thanks, Itai and Remy. So this here is the school's auditorium, which is one of its main gathering places, along with the cafeteria and the gymnasium. And here the shows, concerts, and assemblies happen in this very room.
Behind the stage are the band, orchestra, and choir rooms, where kids every day practice singing and practice their instruments for concerts all over the country.
Exiting the main doors of the band room, you will find restrooms, faculty workspaces, and other rooms via this hallway. And eventually, coming to the most important intersection of the school, which takes you in any direction, is Times Square.
By taking the path to the left, we'll go back to the music wing, where we just were. The path forwards will take you to the cafeteria, math wing, and gymnasium. The path to the right will take you to the English wing and upstairs. Marina and Abby are going to take you there now.
Welcome to the upstairs hallway at MHS. Behind us is the elevator used for when a student or staff member may be injured. It's important to note that you are not permitted to use the elevator unless given permission.
Next to the elevator is a small lounge space where some students choose to spend their mornings before the start of homeroom.
As we make our way to the main hallway, this is where most world language, history, and some elective classes are held. Restrooms are located to your left, and Profe Focinas is on your right.
Hola! Continuing down the hallway is a computer lab on your left, and through this entrance is one of the newly constructed science labs to the right. That's the stairway which leads you back to the English wing. Leia will take you there now.
Thanks, Marina and Abby. Now when you walk down the back staircase, you come to the longest hall in the school, with science classes to the left and right, along with math classrooms. Now to the left back there, we have 2 bathrooms, and continuing down the hallway, we have English classes, so you'll most definitely have some sort of class in this hallway. Now we're under the main staircase. To the left of me is the main staircase that takes you right upstairs, and to the left, right here, is the lost and found if you ever misplace anything. Now back here to the right is the elevator if you ever need assistance. Now we're in front of the library, which Itai and Remy will guide you through, the nurse's office over here, and the guidance counselor's office down there.
In the library, students can check out books, use computers for research, eat lunch here, or simply just study. Say hi to our librarian, Ms. Comerford.
Also, the books are located in the first half of the library, with the computers towards the left and the tables to the right. Some classes are conducted here throughout the day, so remember to stay quiet while you're here.
As you leave the library, you'll head back towards Times Square and we'll veer right to the cafeteria. Welcome to the cafeteria.
If you're buying lunch, you'll enter through that door down there and exit through that door over there.
MHS also serves breakfast in the mornings.
Seats in the cafeteria are not assigned like they happen at Edgar, so feel free to roam around and get to know people. We're going to hand you back over to Marina and Abby, who are going to take you through the math wing.
Making a right at the end of the hallway, you'll be met with a collection of trophies that our athletes have won. Some of these trophies have been here for over a century. On the other side of the hallway are the restrooms you'll use while in your lunch or other class periods in these 2 hallways.
Down the hall are some math classes on your right. Whichever math class you take next year, chances are it'll be in this hallway. However, make sure to look at the room number on your schedule, because you might have math in the English wing.
On a side note, when looking at your class schedule, if your class starts with a 1, you're in the first floor, and if it starts with a 2, you're on the second.
There are 2 science labs on the left-hand side of the hall. We don't have a wing dedicated to science classes here at MHS, so again, pay attention to the room number you're in.
Turning back around, the gymnasium will be on your right.
Now we're in front of the gymnasium where all sorts of events happen, including your gym classes, basketball games, and most importantly, Battle of the Classes. And through the double doors in the back of the gym, to the right you have the weight room where you'll come for gym classes or just to train. To the left is our trainer's office if you're ever an injured athlete who needs some help. And through those back doors right there leads to our fields and the press box.
The last section of the school we're going to be looking at is the hallway with the art, woodworking, and computers room. To your right is the boys' locker room coming out from the gym, and to your left is the athletic director's office.
Heading back down this hallway, you'll find that door is the art room. So if you're an artist or just starting out, we encourage you to start here. And Metuchen High School requires students to take a fine art, and those classes are the best.
The school also requires students to take a practical art, such as woodworking. The robotics team actually practices for their competitions in the woodworking room right after school.
And then through those two doors back there is the wrestling room. It's outside, but it's easy to get to. And then the final door here is the computer science room.
Thank you for joining us on this tour of Metuchen High School. If you have any questions, feel free to email us using the link in our description.
We look forward to meeting you all this fall.